6-video series. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey of alignment and synchronicity. The purpose of these videos that I've been doing every day is to help people align more within. And to answer your question up front, no, I'm not a psychiatrist. No, I am not a therapist. I do what is called energy psychology. This means that in our energy field, in your physical body, mental body, emotional body, spiritual body, and light bodies, we have what's called alignment. When they are all in alignment, it's called you are congruent. This is called being in sync. And I help people to get aligned. How do I do that? I shift and change the patterns through conscious awareness and through higher levels of access. So that's what I do here. Hi, Wendy. Good to see you. Oh, hey, Michelle. Good to see you here. Yay. Good to see you too. So today I'm talking about compassionate witnessing. And I will start up front by saying that I do believe that compassionate witnessing is absolutely life-changing. It is also absolutely one of the most difficult practices to embody. And here's why. Compassionate witnessing is when you are just completely present with whomever you're with, and you are in observation mode of the other people and also your own personal experience while supporting the space for the people to be just as they are. So you are in 100% acceptance, 100% non-judgment, and totally in alignment with peace. Now, how hard is peace to stay in alignment with? Well, it depends on how quickly your mind comes into play and say, well, I would do this, I would do that, or why don't you do this, or have you considered? And you start giving your opinions. And compassionate witnessing is completely void of your opinion. Your opinion matters not. What you think matters nothing at all. It's not about your thinking. It's only about being. So it's totally in alignment with being present to what is. And it opens you up into potentials that can't exist when you're in your mind. So that's my experience of compassionate witnessing. And I do read the comments. I don't read all the distorted comments, but I do read the comments. I didn't see you write anything worthy of reading there. Whoever said, don't you read the comments? It says, live life with Banar. Let's see. Good evening. George says, I work in the British Heart of Foundation shop in Southport, England as a volunteer. Okay, well, thank you for being here, George. Welcome. We're talking about compassionate witnessing. So I've had a couple experiences where I've been able to practice compassionate witnessing. And I have a dear friend that is going through significant, I have actually a couple clients and also friends going through significant challenges and health-wise. And I think, I'm not alone in that. It's not exclusive to me having people that you love and care about who are struggling, and they continue to make choices that are aligned with struggle. And they're not asking for my opinion. They're not asking for anything. In fact, many of them are in such disarray that they don't even know what to ask for. So compassionate witnessing is just simply allowing them to be in their situation, totally accepted without any judgment. And that's essentially what compassionate witnessing is. And I think the reason why it's so hard to do the compassionate witnessing for most of us, and I'm including myself in that, is because we think we know better. We know best for us. We don't know best for others. So it's really important to, you know, wait until they ask for an opinion. Um, so let's see. I'm just going to see if there's a couple comments here. Um, Somebody said, at the age you are at, so fit and attractive. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. Wendy is saying, not going into my mind is the most difficult for me. Yes. I am conditioned to respond, to talk, whether it's in my head or out loud. This is a great explanation. Hey, Wendy, you're not alone in that. A lot of us are conditioned to go into the mind, and I think it's really about setting an intention. I will say setting an intention is super helpful. Before I even speak to these particular people that I'm talking about, I make the intention to be a compassionate witness, to not give my opinion, to not make suggestions. You know, it works most of the time. I will ask, well, would you mind if I made a suggestion? I might do that, still holding the space for them to be exactly as they are, which is somebody that really doesn't want anybody's opinion and they want to stay in their situation, which is their choice, right? That's compassionate witnessing. It's witnessing people making choices that they think is for them. And who are we to judge somebody else's soul journey, really? I mean, certainly we want people to be able to find their heart and to be able to find peace within themselves, but not everybody wants peace. A lot of people don't even understand how peace feels. And if they had it, would they like it? They don't even know. They're so addicted to drama and trauma and the cycles of abuse. You know, that's one of the main reasons I think people don't do the peace program that I offer, is because they're so ingrained in the abusive behaviors, both their self-abuse and that of others abusing them. So it's a cycle. And when you find peace within, you see it more clearly and you can make a different choice. But getting out of the mind really is just making a choice to be in your heart, right? Every day, every moment, all the time. And then you do that consistently enough, and then you won't have as much of a struggle because the patterns will shift and change. I've got to say, I've got a heart of gold, no question about it. Good for you. I'm so happy to see. This is coming from Yash. I forgot my glasses, y'all, so you're gonna see me squint. And that smile, it brightens up the entire room. Everyone notice your presence. Totally unforgettable and absolutely. Oh, you're saying I have a heart of gold. Thank you. I thought you were saying that, yes, I thought you were saying you understood that I was reflecting you. That's what's happening here. Yash, you have a heart of gold and you write nice things and you brighten up the room by saying comments. Like, I could say the same things about you. So thank you. Here's to mirroring one another. Okay. Do some research about Islam. Why? I don't really have an interest in doing research on religions. I'm not opposed to it. I just don't have any desire for it. But I appreciate the invitation. Thank you. Can I clean my pool, please? We don't have a pool. Although we talked about a pool. Wendy, I'm glad that was helpful. Habit is formed successfully. Habits. Is compassionate witnessing a habit? I would say it's more of a conscious choice. I think when you're compassionate witnessing, you must be conscious and you have to be present. A lot of habits are unconscious, and people do them so they can have a strong behavior. But a lot of people want habits to be unconscious, meaning that they just do them because they've always done them. That's the antithesis of what conscious choice is about. So I'm not sure I agree with you, Mike, but I will say that compassionate witnessing and observation would be what I consider a healthy, conscious choice. I'm reluctant to say it's a habit. I'll let you know in a year or two and see if I've made it a habit, that it's so natural to me that I call it a habit. Right now in my mind, it's like absolutely, it's a choice that I'm making every day and every moment to be a compassionate witness, especially during challenging, difficult times, especially even when I watch shows, and I try not to watch a lot of shows I don't like, but certain scenes are so violent that I don't want to watch them, but I try to be a compassionate witness as if it's occurring, because you know those TV shows, they really do mess with your sense of reality. That's why do not use those fake reality goggles or whatever. It really will mess with how your brain is firing. I think most people don't understand how AI works. Okay, I'm just looking here for questions. If there's any questions about compassionate witnessing, let me know. Tupac. These comments, man. I really wonder, like, these people have nothing better than their time to write ridiculousness. Conscious, unconscious. Mike is talking about habit. Conscious, unconscious. Well, conscious is about being awake, right? And what you're saying about habits is often unaware. It's like habitual. That's so I think it's, and I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't think there is a conscious unconscious. That would be the same as denial or avoidance or something like that. At least that's my sense of it. Mike, I appreciate your comment though. It's an interesting intellectual banter for sure. So Hot Sugar Boy is a signal hunter? I have no idea what that means. Okay. I am seeing if there's any questions, and if there's not any questions, I'm going to jump off early here. Hello, Zir. Mike is asking, do I play any musical instruments? I'm assuming you're saying. The answer is no. Bye, Wendy. Thanks for being here. I wish. I always wanted to play the piano and the drums, but no, I don't play any musical instruments. Okay, I'm just looking for questions here. And people are talking about time zones. Okay, I don't see any questions here. Oh, Wendy, everybody's saying goodbye to you. If you speed up the drum beats, it's a note or frequency. Yes, I love music, but not all music. And I was listening to a podcast or a video about how music, the frequency of music was changed purposefully to keep people at a lower consciousness level. And I believe that's probably true. But I think it's also important to be conscious of what you're listening to and how it makes you feel. I think a lot of people listen to music, but they don't listen to the words. But if you listen to the words, you probably wouldn't listen to the music. Okay, Savage is saying, only if everyone is me and the other is nobody else. All right, y'all, have a great day. I'm Kiana Sage, and I guide people to peace. Hopefully this was a different perspective on compassionate witnessing that you could use and test out for yourself and see if it's challenging or easy for you to do with the compassionate witnessing. See what comes up for you. Oftentimes people get triggered. So see how it goes for you. Cheers to being in sync. Have a great day. Bye.